हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू स्टेनो वर्ल्ड। मैं इस वीडियो में राहुल गांधी जी के डिफेमेशन केस की ओरिजिनल जजमेंट की डिक्टेशन देने वाला हूं, जो कि सूरत सीजीएम कोर्ट से है। सो बी रेडी गाइज फॉर द डिक्टेशन। 3, 2, 1 स्टार्ट। The Chief Judicial Magistrate, Surat, H. Verma, sentenced Congress MP Rahul Gandhi to 2 years imprisonment and also imposed a fine of rupees 15,000 after convicting him for the offence of criminal defamation under sections 499 and 500 IPC. The trial court suspended his sentence for 30 days but not his conviction and granted him bail to enable him to move an appeal against its verdict. The Lok Sabha Secretariat issued a notification disqualifying Gandhi as a member of parliament. During an election rally in Karnataka's Kolar, Rahul Gandhi named three persons: the fugitive Nirav Modi, the controversial cricket administrator Lalit Modi, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and asked how it was that all these thieves have the same name. The case was filed on April 16, 2019, and Rahul Gandhi appeared in the court of the then CJM Surat and Dev to record his statement in person in March 2022. When the complainant's request for Rahul Gandhi to be summoned again was rejected by the CJM, who insisted arguments commence immediately, the complainant rushed to the High Court and sought a stay on the trial's proceedings. This was granted after a hiatus of 11 months. The complainant went back to the High Court seeking vacation of the stay, pleading that sufficient evidence has come on record of the trial court and the pendency of the present matter delays the trial. Though no new evidence had come on record since the stay and the pendency of the matter was entirely at the own instance, the complainant was granted the relief he sought. Purnesh Modi's decision to restart a trial he had himself put on hold for a year came barely a week after Rahul Gandhi had launched a sharp attack on Narendra Modi in Parliament over his links to controversial businessman Gautam Adani. The trial resumed on February 27, 2023, this time before another judge, CJM HH Dev. Learned Counsel submitted that Purnesh Modi had no locus to claim defamation as the target of the Congress leader's impugned speech was Narendra Modi. In the entire complaint, there is only one allegation that is not against Narendra Modi. The Times of India quoted Gandhi's lawyer as arguing, which was how come all these thieves have the same name, Modi. For these two, Purnesh Modi has no right to complain as the allegations are not against any caste or community. And even if the allegations are against those with Modi surname, then there is no association of those holding Modi surname. Arguments concluded the following week. CJM Verma reserved judgment. On Thursday, he pronounced his guilty verdict and sentenced Gandhi to the maximum punishment of 2 years imprisonment. Rahul Gandhi's legal arguments initially focused on the key question of jurisdiction under Section 202 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, which specifies the process a court must follow if it is proceeding against someone outside its usual territorial jurisdiction while upholding the constitutional validity of criminal defamation within bracket sections 499 500 IPC. The Supreme Court in Subramaniam Swamy versus Union of India held that there is a heavy burden on the trial court judge to scrutinize the complaint from all aspects. The judge must also keep in view the language employed in Section 202 CRPC, which deals with how to proceed when the accused is resident at a place beyond the area in which the trial court exercises its jurisdiction. Application of mind in the case of a complaint is imperative in deciding whether the ingredients of Section 499 IPC are satisfied. It added Section 202 deals with the issue of process by a magistrate as amended in 2005. This provision says that it is mandatory for a magistrate to postpone the issue of process against an accused person who is residing outside the territorial jurisdiction of the magistrate till such time he concludes an inquiry into the charges.